Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly. Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Yo, what's up? Who there? Who out there? We got Gabby Mist in the house. Holly. Cat sees you. Starlight, what's happening? JH808. Jerry Lynn's in the house as well. Welcome to the jungle. How's the mic sound? Mic check, 1, 2. File in.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Surprisingly, I haven't been having as many problems.
Right.
Thank you, Fair Garden.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
With my microphone. I can't see shit. What is going on here? Alright, there we go. I don't know what the deal is, but I love it.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever. You know.
That takes some real confidence right there. Yeah, problems do suck. I guess we all have them, though. Like, there's nothing like going to a therapist and just sort of being at their mercy. Like, you know, they got, I mean, you know, they got no reason to lie to you or anything.
Starts now.
It's an acquired taste to be told what you're doing wrong, when you're doing it wrong, why they think that you're doing it wrong. And just going, yeah, well, I can see that. Well, you know what, Kelsey, that's funny because that actually happened in the Sopranos. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but Tony Soprano's therapist sees a therapist. And, you know, which is sort of what makes this show unique, because if anybody actually ever saw a therapist that was a mafioso type fella and people found out about it, I mean, he'd be whacked immediately. And I'm not sure why I felt the whacked thing. I don't know. That was, I remember on Family Guy one time, it was the most ridiculous thing I'd ever heard. Was Peter had joined the mafia. Peter Griffin, the main character of the show, the portly fella. And so he joins the mafia, and he's wanting to join the mafia. So he's asking the guys, like, you know, how do I become a made guy? And then he says, what do I do? Off a guy, whack a guy, whack off a guy. And I was just like, that's just too far. And then, of course, my 19-year-old son and 18-year-old son start rolling on the ground. And I'm just like, just unbelievable. And he was like, he had like a funny jacket on, like a members only jacket. I always find that funny too. I don't know why. That's just really the questionable bell at this point. I've made my therapist cry. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means either, but I don't know. I mean, would that constitute wanting a new, therapist, or is that A-okay? I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. It means you're good. Well, like I said, I'm note. Okay, hold on. I gotta put this stupid highlighted chat up. What did you say? I will stick to self-help. Really? Like, what kind of self-help? I mean, I don't want you to get too deep on me here, and I'm not sure if you're a subscriber or not, so you might have to wait another 5 minutes before you comment. But vinyl pilled. Welcome, vinyl pilled. How are you doing today? My therapist is my headset and Metallica. It's interesting. Never mind, they're subscribed. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. But I don't know what do you mean by self-help, you know? I've noticed that as well. It's very bothersome. Yeah, but that's not really self-help. You just say that you clam up, or that you don't want to talk about your problems, and I completely understand that. Completely. Look, if there was a what is it, a carpet, sweep it under the carpet. If there was a carpet big enough, I just don't have a carpet big enough, like to sweep everything under. And I, I've been in therapy my whole life. I mean, minus chunks of it, I guess. But I've always seemed like I've been, I thought, a better version of me when I was actively seeking therapy. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know. It seems to help. A lot of people do it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I agree with him. I agree with vinyl pilled. Does that mean the WI stand for, excuse me, for Wisconsin? I use other resources, books, etc. I try to, if I need to anyway, if it works for people, more power to them. I think that the point of therapy, though, is, and this is just me talking. And Rod, I saw your question about my ear. I'll tell you. It does. Look, there's a million different ways to be, introspective and reflect on things. But sometimes it's easier to, when you lay it out there, to somebody who isn't judging you, who doesn't know you outside of this. The only thing that they know about you is what you're willing to admit to them. And I think that for me, sometimes it's helpful, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes you're just like, that sucked. And I've had that happen as well. All right. So it said, if something is very wrong, I talk to my son. He's 36. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, there's a lot. Like I said, to me, there's something about talking to somebody who doesn't know you and isn't supposed to judge you, which I'm sure. How could they not? I know that that's their job, but like, how could they not judge you? You're you're telling them your like most intimate of thoughts, and they're probably going, "Geez, how did I end up here?" My therapist admitted to seeing a therapist. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, therapists are just people too. They're there to listen and not judge. Faye says that I go to the sea. I have heard, and I do believe this wholeheartedly, that the water, being near the water, like I'm not a big in the water guy. I will go in the water. I'm not an ocean, like I don't want to go deep sea fishing or anything like that. But like the ocean and the energy of the ocean, and I'm not a hippie or anything like that. And I know some of you aren't, and maybe some of you are. But for some reason, I think there's something very healing about being around water. And maybe that's because it's the life source of the entire world. I don't know. I know that sounds kind of, it's hippie-ish, I guess, maybe a little hippie-ish. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I don't know why. I don't know why the water does. By the way, I found these at the gas station. Yes, that gas station. In a bucket for 50 cents. These are smart water. It's just water in a can. And I like smart water. And it tastes really good. I might even pay full price for this bitch. It's good. No stupid water. Fiji and Smart Water might be the best to me overall most crisp tasting, freshest Wawa that there is. And it just tastes like water out of a can. I just say stuff like that to feel pretentious. It's just the name of the company. I couldn't tell you. But I mean, I bought a few of them. I've been crushing them like they're beer. Because my ear, I read somewhere that if you have a clogged ear, that water will help you heal. So I've been chugging water left and right. Do I feel smarter after drinking it? No. I feel the exact same amount of dum-dum that I always feel. Well, I did do some nasal spray. I'm very pretentious, at least in my own mind. I don't try to be if I am. I like to see the ocean, but I don't want to be in it. Yeah, I know that's kind of what I'm saying. But by the way, hold on. Let me give you a report here on my ear. It's pretty good, man. I mean, it feels if feel from yesterday to today. I mean, it's a lot better, I think. I don't know. It feels better. It doesn't feel as clogged. Doesn't really feel clogged at all. It was making like on this side, it was making that sort of like hollow. Yeah, you know, I get. Yeah, he has a hollow head. It's true, but I'm telling you that it would. I don't know if anybody. I may not even be explaining it right, but maybe that's what it is. But it feels like it felt only on this side, obviously, but it felt, it feels full. And it was like kind of hollowish. Does that make any sense? It's like clogged but hollow. Mahalo? Klahalo? Where's JH88 at in the house? Send me some of that spam. Mahalo. I try not to use Q-tips because I have a fear of getting things stuck in orifices. And I've heard the chew gum. I didn't have any. But it moved. It like, I felt something in there move. Somebody told me that I could have had a cockroach in my ear. Who was that? Where are you? Probably not even here. Probably not even here today to hear my success story because you just wanted to bring me down. You wanted to bring me down and say that I had a friggin' cockroach in my ear? Why a cockroach? It could have been a million different things. It could have been a roly-poly bug. It could have been a piece of paint. It could have been the Dead Sea Scrolls. Where are you at now that I don't think that I have? They just dropped that bomb on me, by the way. Cockroach. Maybe you have a cockroach in your ear. I mean, I've never even seen a cockroach in my house. And I've seen ants. I would think if you had a bug in your ear, you would know it. Yeah, I think so too. But I wouldn't think that I would have a bug in my ear until somebody goes, "Hey, J-Man, let me holler at you real quick. You could have a cockroach in your ear." And then I'd be like, "What?" Like, you could have a cockroach in your ear. And I'm like, I never even knew that was much of a thing. Like, how does a cockroach, like, how does a little cockroach can get in your ear? Yeah. Do you think I have a cockroach in my ear? What do I know? I'm not a doctor. Ugh. I certainly will. But it feels like it's getting better. Yo, J-Man. I don't know where that came from. I'm not going to take a pic of my ear hole. Take a pic of my ear hole? Never. How am I going to do that? My ear hole. Whispers. You can have water trapped in your ear from earwax. I know that. Thank you. I know about swimmer's ear. However, I don't know that much about cockroaches in my ear. 10-4. Roger that. I considered that there may be water in my ear that is causing it irritation. However, I never once considered a cockroach being in there. Now, that's all I could have thought about when somebody said that. I've heard of the quite frequently heard of swimmer's ear. I've never heard of cockroach ear. So, thank you though. Appreciate it. Could have just been inflamed. Who knows, dude? Whatever. My fallopian tubes are not that good. If you don't use a Q-tip, it's probably full of wax. I do use Q-tips, but like I said, I'm really scared of like getting it stuck in my ear. Like if part of that and it's almost happened to me many times, and every single time I have the same exact reaction. I almost crap my pants. It's like it is an instant, like when T-Rev lost his key fob, you know? That's what it is. Eustachian tubes. That's what it is. Sorry. They sell earwax removal kits. Well, I used to do this thing. It was called the ear candle. I don't know if any of you know what the ear candle is, but basically it looks like a hollowed out goat's horn. Yeah, I'm not putting anything in my ear. And it's tapered at the end, so it goes right into your hole, right into the ear. The what is it? The Fleischstachien tubes. It goes in there, and then they light it on fire. Like you take a torch and you set it on fire, and you're laying there with a plate between you and the candle, like a paper plate they tell you to use. Which I don't know. It's just more flammable shit. So then when something goes, it falls on you, but it creates this vacuum. Excuse me. It creates a vacuum and a sucking sort of like a sucking, you know, it's, and I don't know. People say it's bullcrap, but I've only had it I've only used it one time. And, I think it worked. I don't know. There was a lot of wax and shit that came out of it. I don't know. I think part of my brain probably. From that day on, I was much more stupid. Um, so the AI, I just typed in ear candle and it says, one of the first things it says is, do ear candles really work? And the AI overview says, no, ear candling, they call it ear candling, is not an effective or safe method for earwax removal. There's no scientific evidence to support its effectiveness. Like somebody studied this before. Yeah, right. And it carries significant risks, including burns, earwax impaction, and potential damage to the eardrum. But here's the thing. I already had all that. Those issues. The only thing that hadn't happened to me when I used that was the burn. And I don't mind getting burned that much. I mean, I've been burned a lot. Irons, ovens, barbecues, Traegers. One time I fell it was a partial fall in a fire pit, but I was okay. And so, I mean, you know, look, use what method? The ear candling. I was wearing Wranglers that day when I tripped and fell into the fire pit, but like it was just my leg. And I'm telling you, like those Wranglers, I had probably 30 minutes to get out of that fire pit. I never felt so safe in a pair of jeans in my life. I don't know if that's safe. It's good. I mean, yeah, they were nice. They were nice jeans. But that anyway, my ear is feeling better. If it gets worse or if it comes back, maybe I'll do an ear candle live, but I'll certainly see a doctor. Just what I want to do. I'll see a doctor about my ear hole. I do wear AirPods sometimes, yeah. Record what? Falling in the fire pit? Yeah, no, this was not something that you would want to record. I could tell you that. It was a tragedy. Bone broth. Used to be Levi's, now it's Riders. No, I don't want to do that. Who can't be alone? I can and I have. And I will. I can be alone. I don't mind. Didn't matter much to me. Too bad you record it. Anyway, thank you guys for being at the show earlier. Show us your ear hole. No. There are masks. Maybe it's a tick. Well, you're not going to get me a second to look. The cockroach thing was bad enough. I'm not showing anybody my ear hole. Well, the lady that I saw that she left a Stanley Cup in there and there was ice in it. Yeah, I remember that. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I always, singing, am I? No, I'm not singing. I did. I heard that he murdered his girlfriend, I believe. That, what's the guy's name? Jake or something? Something along those lines. Uh, yeah, I heard about that. The Emmanuel's father, I believe. Yeah, then he staged it. Apparently, he staged the crime scene. So that's rough. I try not to judge other people off of what their family members have done because obviously, look, you know, you get what I'm saying, um, but I mean, I understand it too. You know, it was mother's brother serving 50 years. So his uncle? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean by that? But like I said, you know, sins of your father type stuff. So his uncle did it. Okay, got it. No, it's not true that a body has been found and they think it's Summer Wells. I have no idea where you heard that from. Jazz said, I'm late because of two a-holes trying to steal my boat. Was it thwarted and were they arrested? Possibly beaten with a nightstick? That happened? No. Can you tell me where you heard that from, though? I am curious. Was it just like a random, excuse me, was it just a random rumor? Baby mommy's brother in Florida. Got him. Beautiful. Yeah, nightsticks. It's the most utilizable weapon a cop has besides his pistol. Yeah, it's all right. You don't really have to do that. I don't really. It's just like, yeah, it sounds. I would listen to. Yeah, it's clickbait. I don't. You don't have to give their channel out because I don't want to promote that shit. It's not your fault, and I do appreciate you asking. I have no problem with you asking that. Dude, if that was Jazz, let me tell you this: if that was me, and my boat was being attempted to be stolen, Macho and Otis would untie the rope and try and jumpstart it for the guy, as long as they could go do something. So God bless your chow chow. Otis would have his little captain's hat on. You know what I mean? All right, let's see how many likes we have. 72. 72 likes. Please hit that like button. Wow. Thank you very much, Town Chat Cafe. It's good to see you. And thank you for gifting a Lab After Dark membership. That's very kind of you. I like nightsticks. Tasers are nice too. Tasers work. Macho and Otis would be the ones. Yeah, they probably would, dude. I mean, oh, also, keep my son Ronell Nelly in your thoughts. He's got COVID and he was running a fever. He'll be fine, but I always feel bad. Which one? Is it about the thieves? Yes, I did see that actually. Where was that? Poor guy. He was like FaceTiming me tonight. Poor little dude. This is the second time that he's had it. He will. He's a young, healthy boy. And like I said, this would be his second time, so it just sucks, Oh, really? Wow. Couple miles from my house. You can call him Ron, Ron, Ronnie, Ron. You don't want a French Bulldog. While they are probably one of the most, what's the right word that I'm looking for? Animated, colorful dogs that they are the most high of maintenance dogs as you'll ever experience. They show their emotions vividly. The other day, I took a piece of paper out of Otis's mouth and he flopped on the floor. Flopped, not laid, not sat down. He went and opened, like he looked at me like he was seeing if I saw what he did. It was one of the most insane things I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like that. I went, wow. Yeah, it was a piece of paper in his mouth, and I said, "Give me that." And then he flopped out, like he laid his legs out and his back. He was just absolutely defeated, and he sulks. He sulks very, very much. Macho's just cranky. He lets you know. He'll growl at you. He'll bark at you. He's got no problem doing that. He said, "Hey, bitch," or whatever he's saying. I just assume that that's what he's saying because of the tone that he does it in, And I always go, "Hey, you watch your mouth, young man." That's what I say to him. I call him that too. I say, "Hey, young man, you watch your mouth." And then he barks again because he doesn't care. He didn't really have trouble breathing. I mean, he snores, but the guy runs nonstop, and Otis doesn't have any trouble breathing whatsoever. But Otis is absolutely shredding food. Shredding food. So he's doing so good. And thank you all for asking. And I am going to it'd probably be like a mobile live, but people ask me to do this a lot, and I'm gonna do it, is where I'm going to either take them to the park and either video record them or do a live or so. I don't know. I'm not sure, but you got to see these two interact because it's one of the most insane things that I've ever seen. Just because today, when they both came in from outside, for some reason it becomes a race. I have no idea why, but it becomes a race to see who can get into the living room the fastest. And Otis has now gone to hip checking Macho and knocking him over. And I keep telling him not to do that because Macho's 7 and it's not a nice thing to do. But Macho also punks Otis for food, and Otis backs down. He stands under this little table. It's so funny. He stands under this little table that he thinks that nobody can get to him at, and he stands there and he looks back and like he thinks that Macho can't get him. I mean, Macho could just walk right under the table too. I mean, but he thinks for some reason that if he stands there, nobody's gonna mess with him. And then you go, get out of there, and then he gets out. But he's just it must be the roids. He's got that roid rage going on right now. And I watched him the other day. Macho came right over to the couch, and Otis was laying on the couch, and he had his little paws like this. And not only did I see this, but my grandmother witnessed it. Otis whacking Macho on the head with his paw, like slapping him on top of the head. He gets away like he's because he's the baby. He thinks he can just do that kind of stuff, like that he can just get away with it, and I guess that he kind of can, but it's not nice. It is a major toxic. It's just he's on the worst of days without the roid, or on the best of days without the roids. He's still, he's got that fire in him. So we're not dealing. My dog hip checks her brother, and he's only 3 pounds. It's not nice. Welcome, Moon Lover 8610. Thank you for being here for your first time. I'm happy to greet you. Oh, God. Oops. That was rough. Get it? I don't know if it went down wrong. It just hit somewhere that probably wasn't supposed to. All better now. It's the worst. I've had it. Have you ever had it happen so bad that it hurts to talk after? That's when you know that you went straight to the walls with it. Just from end zone to end zone. And then you start trying to talk. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm sure she's fine. I'm just kidding. She's doing good. Yeah, you get all. It's like, it's the worst. All right, so everybody be on their best behavior. We have a guest. everybody we have a guest in our midst. Well, we have a new subscriber who I mean, in all honesty, like, how long do you think they're gonna make it? Yeah, that didn't happen. So, yep. So bad. You gotta leave the room. How long? Really? Let's be honest. Over under. We'll check back in 15. Anybody want to make a bet? Does anybody want to bet? Hello, Joe. I say no chance. Because I know what we're in for on the show. I mean, I can, how long that they're gonna make it, our new person. How long Moon Lover 8610 is gonna stick around. I say that they'll be gone in 15. Actually, I'm gonna bet on myself. I'm going to bet on myself that they will still be here in 15 minutes. Till the first time you break up. That's what I think. I'm going to bet on myself. They're already gone. I don't even see them in the chat anymore. They gone. I love when we get new people. Yeah, that's not going to happen. We got a new person. Yeah, they're gone. Like it's done. I already lost. Yeah, whatever. They said hello. They said hi, thank you. They acknowledged that I mean they wrote in the chat that they said, "Hey, I'm new here." And then I said, "So happy to have you. Thank you." While I choked on my water. And then they're like, "Thanks." And now they're gone. Never to be seen again. Come back. Moon Lover. Come back. You haven't even seen my best stuff. Well, maybe you have, but come back. So that was short-lived. Okay. Moving on. No F's and stuff. Well, I do say some F's and stuff on this channel from time to time. What if they drop their phone down the gap while walking off an elevator? Damn. I never thought about that. Look, if Moon Lover dropped their phone while getting off an elevator, then I don't know. Town Chat Cafe says, "Hey Josh, I'm going to go back in the bushes, but I will be listening. I have to get back to what I do every night, and that is doing what I can. Look for connections to find Sebastian, but I'm here listening." Well, Town Chat, we appreciate that, and we appreciate your efforts. Also, who is on an elevator? I guess it could be. It's trying to look like by the way he talks. Pascal, really? I really hope Moon shows back up. I think we lost him. This one's on you guys, not me. You know, I can't be responsible for every single person, can I? Macho? This one's on you guys. Yes, I ran off a brand new sub and probably what do you guys think? Was it a minute and a half? I didn't even do anything wrong. I mean, well, maybe I did. I don't know. But they're gone. They gone. Moon Lover. Moon Lover. Yeah, it was choking on the water. 30 seconds? Wow. I don't know about that. 30 seconds? Come on. That was at least a minute. Because remember, they wrote, I choked on the water. I greeted them while choking. And then they said, happy to be here. You remember that? And then it was the choking. I know, I choked for at least 30 seconds. Either way, if it's a minute and a half or, I don't know. Doesn't matter, really. They're gone. They're gone and they're not coming back. It's all right. It was nice while it lasted. Deets out there just stirring up a bunch of shit with a bunch of people again. Just I know when you guys pop up, I just go, oh no, what's going on here? And I pop in. All that matters is he didn't die. I like the way you think, Kelsey. Deets just out there. And has anybody seen Moon? I know. I need to learn how to drink water better. Wow. Come back. They're gone. They're completely gone. How fast? I've never had some. I mean, I think I have, but I've never had somebody be embraced. You know, show up and go, Moon. If you show up, we're gonna throw a party. Okay, like there's going to be fireworks. I'll give you a little preview. I know. I think you'll get a whole 27-second thing of fireworks if you come back and just say, hey, I'm here. Yay. Guess they're not into waterboarding. Guess not. Hello. I've just got to let Moon know because I wonder where you are and I wonder what you do. Are you somewhere feeling lonely or is someone loving you? What? Right now, Moon, you're raining on our parade. Right now, Moon is raining on our parade. And the only way to make the rain stop is for the clouds to clear so we can see the moon. Only you can do this. Only Moon can do this. Let us back. Come back, Moon. We need the moon. We need the stars. We need them all. It's a brand new record. I got to tell you, absolute brand new record. 2 wonderful exchanges, a little bit of a choke on some water, and then nothing. Nothing. Just nothing, you know. So, Dear Diary, we had a new subscriber tonight. They left after 30 seconds. P.S. You suck. Dear Diary, Moon was here for a little bit today, but then they left. You know, sun wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for rain, and joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for pain. Welcome to Lab After Dark. Heyo! I think Moon's gone for good, guys. Let me see. This is bullshit. Good, I'm glad. No, the Moon Lover's still here, though. They've got to be here still. They just, like... I see the horizon. I see. I wouldn't say either. So I don't actually blame them. I know I'm putting you to sleep. If Moon comes back and everything's fine, we're gonna block him. Because this is a private club. No, I'm not insulting you. Uh-oh. 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 Da-da! Bum, 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 ba, 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 ba. I don't know. If I was you, I'd have left. Show sucks. That's funny. Moon's back. I thought they were gone for good. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. All right. Anyway. Let's see. I did owe them fireworks. Moon, did you miss the last 10 minutes? Did you miss the last 10 minutes of the show? No. All right. Well, I'm glad Moon came back. It's been an hour. A long ass hour. Now that's funny. Moon said that they're recovered by a cloud. Yeah, Moon, somebody thought that you may have probably dropped your phone down an elevator shaft hole. Or something like that. Who let the dogs out? Oof. 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 Who let the dogs out? All right. I'm sorry, Moon. This shit is, I mean, we're just out of control here. I don't have, it's on my phone. I don't have the key fob clip. That's like a lot of effort and shit. All right. We're happy to have you back, man. Thank you for being here. You guys have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly. Lab After Dark is starting soon. Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Right.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
Yes, I am covering in Summer's case tomorrow in the lab.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
What's the point in causing these ruffles in the bedroom?
Lab After Dark starts now. Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly. Lab After Dark is starting soon.
It just came across. Deets has.
Lab after dark.
What is that now?
Ed Cat sees you donated $20 through Super Chat. Because we love Etterbody. Disguised face emoji. Cool face emoji. Nerd face emoji.
Nerd face emoji. Where is it though? No, I can't find it.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
Hey, Deets, I don't know if you heard. Did you hear what Terry Lynn said to me? Apparently she's pissed. All right, so I found this right here. It says Don Wells, Ernie Shell phone call, full call, no commentary, Predator Hunter Nation. From 3 years ago. I've never heard this before. What do you guys think?
What's the point in causing people up?
I've never heard it. Oh, yeah, she's still around. She told me that if anything happens to Steven Crabtree, it's my fault. And that she was going to drag my quote unquote fat ass every day if anything happens to him. Like I'm responsible for it or something. Oh, thank you, Cat CG. That's very kind. And let me, not today, Satan. Kelsey, thank you. What do you mean she switched teams? She's a lesbian? That's cool. We need noise. And let me see here. Dawn. 18 months. Thank you so much. New member, Insomniac, Lab Rats, YouTuber. Thank you. Guys, Moon Lover's still here. Moon Lover, did you see my show earlier? Were you there? Work. Let me see you work. No, he's not in jail anymore. He is a free man walking around.
Say your name.
Which is insane. Ernie Shell, Predator Hunter Nation. What the hell is this? Hold on, let me see.
You want to answer those questions? Now you're going to call me a dickhead after you said my heart was in it and it was good. NDA you want me to sign? What's wrong, Don?
Oh, come on.
This is fake, like that fucking. Well, let's talk. You don't want to cussing me out. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you the right way.
So this is a meeting of the minds if I've ever heard of one.
I don't have you live. There's no reason I'd have you live. Look, check the channels and make sure I ain't got you live.
Man, I can't do all that right now. But I ain't got all that.
I'm not your enemy, bro. I don't know what the hell you think I'm your enemy for. I wanted to help find your girl.
Create more drama.
How'd I create drama? By busting my ass going through the water for 7 hours looking for your love?
You never come at me like a fucking man.
You canceled the interview, bro. You had an interview set with me. You canceled it.
No, I didn't. You know why?
Why?
Because you was with a bunch of fucking idiots.
Who's the idiots I was with?
What do you call them? Man, okay. Can't remember that bitch's name now.
Well, you do know Jamie was up there with us, right? The one you just did an interview with?
He called Sherry a bitch just now, by the way.
Did an interview with, buddy. They're setting you up, Don.
Well, there's all kinds of people trying to set me up. That ain't nothing.
Well, why would you think I'm trying to set you up for, man? I'm trying to help you.
Bitch,
Dude, I have no problem.
This is
with you,
the
brother.
this is the same guy.
I want to help you. That's it.
Deets, have you heard this before? I've never heard this before. I've never heard this one ever. I've never, ever heard of this.
I do. All my credentials are real, Don, by the state. You need to quit listening to fucking. Huh? Brother, I'm a real bounty hunter. I have been.
Oh my God. It's like 3 years ago. Look at this photo, though. Hold on. Let me do the picture. Look at this photo. Oh, look at that tiger, dude. What the hell is that thing? Look at that tiger. Moon's a keeper. Thank you. Oh my God. It's the shittiest. His graphics are the worst. You know those graphic tees, like where it's got like a eagle with a dream catcher, and it's like maroon. It's like a maroon shirt for a really fat person, and it's got like a back. Like that's what all of his stuff reminds me of. What the? I mean, like the tiger's cute, but it looks like. I don't know why. I don't know. I just see a lot of maroon graphic tees, maroon and black. That's a very cute tiger, but the tiger looks like it might have a traumatic brain injury, which makes sense if it's representing Ernie. Although I cannot confirm if he does have one. Apocalyptic tiger. Exactly. Look at this thing. I can't wait to hear this.
A bounty hunter for the last 20 years.
Now, Ernie's been a bounty hunter.
I know
for
it don't
20
mean
years.
nothing, but I was licensed as a private investigator in 12 different states. We work with the Department of Homeland Security when we.
Deets, have you ever found any information confirming that Ernie was anything ever of a bounty hunter? I actually looked a long time ago, and not only did I find out that he's not a bounty hunter, but that he's probably the opposite of one.
Predator investigations. That's a fact.
Like that bounties are out on him. That he's being hunted by bounty hunters.
I ain't got nothing against you. I've been trying to help you, Don. Give me the benefit of the doubt. Okay? I'm not. You've been yelling at me. And you had Candace over here come over here and hurt my feelings, man. I said, no yelling, dude.
Aww.
I can't hear. Who's in there? Who else there? God dang, man, you got a party going on there. I can't hear. Can't you hear what we're saying? I really am in Kingsport right now, man. I'm over here. I'm over here. Bro, you figured it out, man, but I'm telling you.
You're just playing games with me, and you're a fucking typical fucking YouTuber.
Dude, I'm not a YouTuber. I got it, dude. I got it. I can show you. I can help
There you go. You got that.
you. Okay, then. You don't think she's saying that you...
Ernie, stop.
Okay, bro. I won't say nothing else, bro. You figured it out, man, but I'm telling you.
You're just playing games with me, and you're a fucking typical fucking YouTuber. That's all you
Dude, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't even know how to use YouTube. I can't spell
God, dude, he lies easily.
it. I'm like you. I can't even spell YouTube, bro.
You want to say, no, hold up, motherfucker. You want to say that you want to be a real motherfucker, a real bounty hunter, a real cop, everything else. In the same sentence, then you're going to say all this bullshit?
I'm just trying. Look, I believe you, Don. You was at work. You had nothing to do with it.
You're talking shit out your ass.
Okay, then was you at work or not? I mean, hell, then what is it, Don? I'm trying to help you, bro.
Fuck off with that shit, dude.
Well, I'm trying to help you.
If you was trying to help me, you'd be a real motherfucker.
I am being a real
You'd be
motherfucker.
a real motherfucker.
Well, I tell you what, just come on out here to Kingsport and we'll meet. We'll talk. If you want to hit me, you hit me. If I want to hit you, I'll hit you. How's
I
that?
ain't gonna hit you.
Well, I know you ain't. But, well, let's go. Well, come on, let's talk.
The way you're talking.
The way I'm talking is the truth, Don. I'm trying to freaking help you. I'm looking at all angles of this. I'm looking at all angles. I've heard a lot of shit. I've got the screenshots, bro. I've got the screenshots. You want to see them? You want to see them?
Dude, Ernie sounds like he is hyped up, bro. Hyped up. God, he sounds like he's just on Addies or something. Like he makes Don sound normal right here, and Don is not normal. Trust me.
No, I don't, because I don't believe it.
Okay. Look, I can get the screenshots of Grandis.
Man, I don't want your screenshot.
Okay, then, brother. That's it.
I
Okay.
know what the truth is.
Okay, what is the truth then, Don? What am I missing, Don?
And Holly, thank you for sharing out the live from earlier. I appreciate that. And it was nice. It was I haven't been on there by myself in a while, and it was nice of everybody to show up and listen to my ramblings. And Kat sees you. Thank you so much. You're far too generous. I appreciate you very much. Reminds me of some of the searchers on Sebastian's.
What the hell am I missing?
Anybody in particular that you would like to bring up? Deets.
Look, I've not even looked at your case, but what am I missing?
What are you missing?
Yeah, what am I missing, bro? I'm doing my best to find your daughter, bro.
No, you're not.
What ain't I done? What ain't I done? I have. I've done it all.
Well, one thing you won't shut the fuck up. You won't listen.
Okay, well, listen. Well, tell me what I need to know.
Well, one thing you just shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'm shutting up.
You need to listen. Look here. Oh, man, I was just lost my whole fucking power. Week number one, we told the truth from the guy.
Okay.
TBI believes this.
Okay. TBI does.
Straight to the dome and straight to the throat.
No, you haven't.
How dare you? He is off limits. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Straight to the dome and straight to the throat.
I have to.
Don't fucking lie to me, dude.
I've talked to agents before.
TBI would not talk to you.
Okay, then I won't say nothing else, man. We'll just.
Tell me that you're about all this and you're some kind of special bounty hunter. You know what? I have more.
You have more
I
water.
have more police knowledge than you do, my friend.
I know you do.
Don just said that he has more police knowledge than he does, which is a factoid because Don's been arrested almost more than anybody that I've ever heard of that is walking free to this day. I mean, this guy legitimately could probably have 14 different felonies. So he is an absolute legend when it comes to being arrested, detained, questioned. You know, I've never seen somebody's rap sheet. Besides, actually, the only other person's rap sheet that I've seen that is worse would be White Boys. And White Boys is actually significantly worse.
That's good.
I have more pull with the fucking police than you do. But you want to sit there and act like you're about all this and that?
So you have more pull of the police than I do.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How's that, buddy?
You want to sit there and act like you're a bounty hunter?
How do you have more pull? How do you have?
Don has more pull with the police because I bet that they had to have a significant increase in the budget. And he's probably responsible for the new fax machines, Xerox machines, phones. You know, they probably owe him some favors. You know?
How do you have more pull with the police than I do?
I'm not going to sit there and tell you every fucking thing.
Like you probably got secrets room or something, bro.
About that, I'm not even going to sit there and tell you what my fucking shit is.
Oh, I understand that. I understand what your shit is. I understand, bro.
But you want to blast it all over your like you're about somebody.
I ain't blasted shit. I don't even tag your daughter in my post no more, bro.
Josh, which would you pick?
Like 1 cent off your daughter being missing.
Man, I know a lot of TBI agents. I know.
What do you mean? Who do I pick? Like, who could I hang? Are you saying who could I hang out with more? Oh no! All right. Well, at least you said bye, Moon. Thank you for coming back. You single-handedly. You made a lot of people very happy tonight. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can see all up. Okay, so are you asking me who I could what's the scenario? Break it down for me. What scenario are we talking here? Are you asking me if on a car ride? Shit. How long is the car ride? Are we talking an 8-hour trip? Is that what we're talking? How long is this car ride? We need details. Write it out, and we'll go from there. All right. I need to know what kind of a car and what kind of mileage it gets.
You know what? But you know what? I wanted to settle down. I have my 4 kids here that I love dearly.
And who's driving? I need to know who's driving. The question is, who would I rather be on an hour long car ride? Dawn, Ernie, T-Rev, or Crab?
So sorry, motherfucker, don't care to my daughter.
Well, look, you have to admit, for 2 people to go missing in a family in a 10 or 11 year span, bro, that's never happened.
You know that, right?
That's never happened, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty bad in our country. When 2 family members come up visiting the same family in a 12-year period, that's a good lot. There's something really bad going on in our country.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of a person named Mountain Girl?
No, sir.
You ain't? I just wondered. Brandy Vandetta or something.
What the hell was that? Somebody vacuuming? Somebody spilled some cheese doodles or something? I don't know. I would probably pick Steven, yeah.
The only people I know is good people in Tucker Job. I work 7 days a week. And I work with the people up there. Now they're all getting the tap. All of them.
Oh yeah, man. Dude, I feel for you, bro. I feel for
I
you.
got fired today. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. What happened?
Yeah, I got fired today because people are sending my boss's wife are sending all kind of hateful stuff to her Facebook account and her tearing her up. Yeah.
Well, Don, you have to be able to work and support your family. We know that.
Yeah, well, I don't have no family left no more. I don't have nothing left. I have nothing left to lose no more. You got that?
I do got that, bro.
I have nothing left to fucking lose. I've lost everything.
I understand that, Don. I understand. Everybody has a past, Don. Everybody does. But it's what we do in the future.
I don't have a past. I don't have a present no more. I have nothing left to lose no more.
What are you saying, Don? You give it up?
No, I'm not giving up.
Then you got something to lose. Then.
Serious?
Then you got something to lose, then, bro. But listen to what I'm saying.
But I don't have nothing left to lose. I lost 2 of the biggest builders that we have because of people sending my boss's wife on her Facebook account some of the most horrific stuff that you could even possibly imagine. This bullshit.
You know, the most important thing you've lost right now is your daughter, Don.
Well, okay, even if my daughter comes back, I no longer have a job. I have nobody no more. Here's trying to. Just all I've done is work my ass off, bro, and support my family. That's all I've done. I'm sorry.
Fun fact, Dawn, his birthday neighbors my birthday. Meaning his is on the 14th of November. Mine's on the 15th. It's crazy. I don't know why that bothers me. I'm glad we're not the same day, but if I was in a car with Ernie or Don, I'd probably crash it on purpose, at least for my sake, if nobody else's.
And now I'm without a job. I have nothing left no more.
So you don't have no idea.
Someone's still my daughter, but now I have nothing left.
Don, let me ask you a question, man. Just man to man. Do you have any idea whatsoever what may have happened to her, who may have got it?
Oh no.
If I do that, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, seriously. You know, it's just like so many people, you know, and I'm trying to put pressure on certain people through YouTube stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of, some of that stuff is backfired on me.
Well,
I'm trying to put pressure on certain people with YouTubers and YouTubers, they brand some of these sorry motherfuckers.
Well, you have to understand, them YouTubers are also going against you when they're supposed to be your friend.
Yeah, right.
And look at this. You don't know me. I don't know you, man.
And I don't know you.
And I'm not going against you none. This is the first time I've got to talk to you. Let's see
Look
if I
at
go
that.
against you. Let's see if I go against you.
That picture.
Are you really in Kingsport?
I am in Kingsport.
I thought you.
Huh?
I was in the video of you.
Are you in Kingsport? Hey, we should head down to Wendy's and have some chili. Dawn loves that chili.
Video City, that's where you was.
No, I won't make fun of you, but I can't promise that I won't laugh immediately? I don't know. What do you want me to do? I probably prefer you didn't tell me because now I'm gonna be a.
I go everywhere, Don. I'm one of those people can be in New York and be in. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't think we didn't have that in common, but we do, man. I understand
Okay.
that. Understand that. Oh my God, dude! But I think things are going to turn around in the next little bit.
I think so. I think there's so much evil in our country.
So you think it's a predator? Do you think it was a predator that got her?
Well, this is the thing I know, man. Straight up true. Everything that my wife said from the beginning, everything that I said from the beginning, is straight up true.
Trust me, I'm not gonna make fun of you for that at all. It's still your day.
All we know is someone grabbed her and took her off the phone.
I've known for years. You don't like chili? You don't like Wendy's chili or just chili in general?
If we find her alive, you're a miracle. I don't think we will.
I wouldn't ever. I don't give up on my daughter's life. I won't.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I feel even if we had the exact like we're a day off, right? You know, I might as well be the same day to me. So I know exactly how you feel. Fred Hills is on. What is up with November, dude? Hold on. February, dude. Bunch of horny February people just celebrating Valentine's Day and doing it. That's what it is. Just a bunch of November babies. Because they're all horned up on Valentine's Day, having champagne and oysters and friggin' chocolates. And then we all got to share birthdays with degenerates. Thanks a lot, Valentine's Day.
This is an evil world. No doubt.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've seen things. I've seen something that sure turned some stuff in. I didn't know what was going on with that.
Sure turned everything in. Whatever.
Is she just doing that for views?
I don't have no. I don't think I'm.
No, I'm talking about her. Her, Sherry.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
What up, Happy Raptor?
Yeah, I was just like, well, man, dude. I was like, hell, you guys was like, she was like, going handling your shit, man. And I was like, damn, dude. And now she's like doing some shit. You know, she's the one that originally that ruined our interview, man, and made you think that I was a bad person.
No, he wasn't a bad person, but I think he hanging with the, what do you call the psychics and stuff like that. That's what flipped me out.
Well, see, Don, I didn't even know nothing about them people. There was two elderly people that come and ask us because nobody would else help them. And they give us a bunch of stuff.
Help me,
like, we need
Facebook.
help. And I was like, well, why would nobody help me?
Help
I
me, Facebook.
I still don't know about no damn psychics.
Help me, Facebook.
And when we got there and they started pulling out the boxes and shit, you see me, I'm staying the hell away from everything. I'm just looking. I stayed the hell away from that, bro.
Boxes and shit.
Dude, I'm scared to death of ghosts.
Did you hear Don laugh when Ernie just said that he was scared of ghosts? Did anybody hear that? Listen to this. Listen.
Hell away from that, bro.
Don thought that was funny.
Dude, I'm scared to death of ghosts.
Pink, I'm telling you, man, it's all about the Valentine's Day. People love it. They feel like it's like, yeah, let's have a baby.
I know that. Evil spirits can get inside people. Well,
World,
11, 16. Look at all these. Look at all these, man.
so,
got my daughter. I'm supposed to marry whatever with my daughter. You know that. Guaranteed slot.
Tons of Scorpios, bro.
A lot of gold.
is a lot of money, a lot of gold. Like you're saying, it's what it is. It's a lot of financial gain, bro. A lot of financial gain on that.
I mean, you know, you can find your way. You know, that's a hard thing. Some people are such a cool world, bro. You know, so you know, we got me and you, people like me and you. That's the commandments.
Do you think that Summer Wells was she really? A lot of people was confused about what she was even wearing. I was looking at it into it. I was like,
Yeah, dude, he knows what Summer you're talking about, you dumb shit. I mean, come on, Ernie. You're a private investigator and a predator hunter. Listen to what he just said.
do you think that Summer Wells was she really?
You know, Summer Wells. He's so stupid. Guy's a predator hunter.
A lot of people was confused about what she was even wearing. I was looking at it into it. I was like, what the hell was she even wearing? She went missing.
Yeah.
How does Don know he wasn't there?
But I remember when I was, you know, after they went swimming that day, you know, mom put her in some dry clothes.
Private infestinator. That's a good one.
I love her with all my heart, brother. I can understand. But, you know, mom always would put her in dry clothes. She got close with when I got home, you know, planted those cactuses or whatever they were. So I can't imagine the sorry gossip that come up here and took her out of our basement. Or, you know, so I don't think we know somebody did grab her and take her out of here. We know that for a fact. I mean, you just have even take the word for it, but you know, I know for a fact that's what happened. My mom's been crying for 8 months straight. She just got through crying. What's her beautiful daughter, man?
Yeah. So when when she went missing and everything, like when they got her out of the basement or whatever, did they just run off with her, or she's just gone?
Well, I mean, you know, if you're going to commit a crime and she's going to want to take their vehicle as far away as possible, if you commit some sort of crime, or are you just going to stick around and go on there?
Exactly. And you know, a lot of people, you know, they mentioned that shit. I mean, I've seen some crazy shit about the wild shit, man. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? People sent me pictures, dude. I've got like 1,000 messages. Like, look at this shit. But
That's true.
you know, you're right, man. If people are going to get somebody and just run out of the house with them or whatever, that's crazy, man.
I mean, I would if I was going to commit some crime, whatever kind of crime it was. Even if I went and robbed a drug dealer, I'm gonna get far away. They kill me or whatever.
Exactly.
So whatever it is, whatever situation.
Exactly, bro. You're exactly right, man. And you know, even I like I tell everybody, I'm not even looking into it. I get attacked from nothing. I'm like, what the hell is this? And then I'm like, why are they doing this to me? I don't know nothing about this shit. I only see shit that the people put on there. Something like Robin or the name Robin. I don't even know who the hell that is.
Yeah, he doesn't have any idea why he gets attacked.
Church teacher, Summer loved Rob all the time. And you know, when I sit in church with Rob the other day, and I heard Rob singing, and the way the positivity that comes up with Rob and everything, and I understood suddenly. My Summer looked up to her so much, I broke down and started crying.
Oh my God, man! You know, that's horrific, bro. That's horrific. I mean,
it's not horrific. It's okay, bro. God has this.
Which one? Which one?
Better days are coming, brother. I promise you that. Better days are coming, brother. Better days are coming. They are. What?
Summer will be there.
Yeah, I know.
No, they're just right there because I don't know. Because I put them there earlier.
All the people will be there, so I implore you as a friend.
Thank you.
And myself, because I've been failing, bro. I've been giving in to this freaking horrific YouTube stuff and just blowing up, and I'm getting drawn into it. I'm just want to attack everybody. I'm losing my mind.
That's what it does, Don. You got to calm down.
Right, I know, but it's just such an evil world,
you know. You told this story. You told this same story 1,000 times, man. I know that. You've had to. You've had to. People are doing that to you. I know. But you know, when somebody gets somebody out of the basement and runs out real fast with them, or whatever the hell, they have to get away fast.
Oh yeah. It wouldn't take much to do that, though.
Here's where the experienced predator hunter. That blue. I've never seen a blue quite like that, but this is where an experienced predator hunter knows exactly what's up. And that's why he's like, look, dude, okay. They got to get, if you're going to steal a kid, you got to do it fast.
It really wasn't, you know, it can be
Asshole.
done. You know it can be done. You're the kind of work you do and everything else, you know. Tell me.
He does sound.
I didn't look at no diagram on your house or nothing, but was there access to the basement doors? I mean, how many entrances you got in that house?
Well, my boys, you know, I really just have a basement door and the door up here. But my boys would always leave the damn basement door unlocked all the time. I cuss at them all the time. Like, man, you can't leave that door unlocked. You know, you talk about 3 boys. And I go downstairs sometimes. The door would be wide open. I'm like, man, I can't do that. You know, they get in a fight. Or,
Well, I'd be sad too if I was talking to Ernie.
you know, a struggle or whatever, you know, and they run out the back door and go here and there and leave the damn door wide open all the time.
How's the boys doing now? You still got the boys on? Everything?
They're in good shape, you know. They're in really good shape. They're probably in better condition than I could ever do for them right now. It really bothers me. There's nothing I can do about it.
No.
I mean, I'm just damn, you know, construction worker doing the best I can. And, you know, I don't make up that great money or anything.
I've been seeing shit on the internet, man, and I don't know this guy, but I've been hearing awful crazy shit. I mean, you hear all this stuff, but about the Jose dude, who the fuck is that? Is it Hosey or Jose?
Yeah, it's Hosey. It's Hosey. Hosey Romaine. Hosey.
Jose? What is his name?
Jose. Is it Jose? Hosey? Jose? Jose? Hosey? Jose? Hosey and who? Jose? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember them. Hey, Ernie, have you slept recently? Oh, yeah, I slept last week.
Hose.
I'm
That's about a hose.
Oh, yeah, I slept last week. Hosey? Yeah.
trying not to go there and try to. I mean, I got fired up and see some
Hey, Don, I jumped out of a car last week.
builders. I'm fired off them now because of this crap. I don't know what the fuck I want to do.
God. What about getting you like a GoFundMe or something, man? Set up. I mean, there's enough people that, you know, they.
It's because of all these people. It's because of all these people.
Ernie, right to the GoFundMe. What about a GoFundMe? People will give you money. They just give you money for free.
Facebooking my boss's wife, and she's so tore up. It's bad. It's so bad, you know. And they've been attacking my bosses. They've been attacking everybody we know, you know, trying to.
Ernie does all his own stunts. That's right. He doesn't need he doesn't need a stunt double.
Terrorist up every damn way and everything else.
Don,
I don't know what we're gonna do anymore.
after Summer went missing, did you have any weird phone calls or any messages or anything?
Oh no.
Oh, man.
No, not one.
It was bad.
Yeah, well, did you hear a guy yell, hey, did you throw them dildos in a yardo?
From day one because I went to Facebook and, you know, at first I got almost 3,000 friends, you know, and these were people that was pretending to be my friends and everything else and thinking they're going to, I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
Don't think about that shit, man, right now, dude. That's bullshit. Dude. Don't do that because you're gonna go down in a path you don't want to go. Don't do that. Be happy and be, you know, just be productive, bro. Because you know the mind. You know
It's not. Don's not messed up in this at all. Don sounds completely sober. However, Ernie does not. Yeah, well, I can assure you that they're not telling the truth.
mind wanders, man. The mind can wander anywhere, wherever you want to take
That's
it.
true. He does keep him in his briefcase. That's a.
But let me ask you: if I was to have an extraction team right now, then I could sit there. Go ahead. I can't hear you.
What the an extraction team? If I could have an extraction, hey Donnie, if I could have an extraction team come in there, this guy's running for governor of Kentucky in 2027, and I don't even know if 2027 is a year that they vote on a governor. I thought it's even numbered years. Hey, in 2029, I'm running for governor. I mean, maybe. Hey, Don, can I get your vote for could I get your vote for 2027 running for governor? Governor in Kentucky.
You're not helping them.
Help me, Facebook.
And you're not either. No, what's your
Tell her I'm trying to be reasonable. I'm being nice and talk to you, right?
I know. But so am I sure too. So what's it fucking matter?
Oh God.
Okay. Thank you. Go ahead. I'm trying to listen.
That's okay, man. So she don't even know me, Don. I ain't done that to you guys. Never.
She talks to me. She ain't fucking way.
But she's with you, old dude. She has to know you.
She talks to me the same damn way.
Oh my God.
What up, Lucy?
I've been with her for 13 years or 14 years. She talks to me the same damn way, so I don't feel bad.
I'm not.
Dude, I mean, that poor tiger. Why would you use of all photos? Why would you use this tiger as your mascot with the little blue lightnings, like the LED lightnings? Why would you do that?
I got you on. I don't have you on live or nothing, Don. I wouldn't do you that way. I'm trying.
He wouldn't do you that way. He's just gonna play it here for.
To talk to you. I promise. I'm not trying to get nothing out of you guys. I'm just want to talk. Well, then what am I doing, Candace?
Ooh. Trouble in Paradise?
You lie to my husband. That's what you do.
Candace, he already told me that he ain't got nothing to do with the Summer Wells missing. I mean, I don't have.
Oh, and I do.
Okay, you do. I understand.
Wait,
You're an
now we are.
asshole, Ernie.
You're an asshole.
Well, you don't
You're an asshole, Ernie.
have nothing to do with it, right?
No,
Uh-oh.
I don't have nothing to do with my daughter missing.
Okay, then why are you jumping on me? I was sitting there having a good conversation with your husband.
With my daughter, Ernie.
I know you do. There's a lot of people out here in this world. You capture the hearts of a nation.
But the thing I have covered is the way you treat me.
How have I treated you, Candace? I've not done nothing to you. You listen.
Sounds like a throuple. Didn't Don talk about what group he aligned with during? I don't know. I don't think he talked to me about it, but
Everybody.
Hey, Ernie.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, for instance, the other morning when you thought that we was attacking your family. I have never attacked your family. The other morning you thought I was attacking.
That was Cam right there in the background.
I never said I was gonna kill you. I was gonna whoop your ass. That's all I
she doesn't sound sober to me.
said. I would never use the word kill. I wouldn't use the word kill, bro. You crazy fucker.
What the hell? I was asleep all damn night. I woke up to that morning.
Well, I thought about that, Don. I was like, what the fuck? Because somebody was using your name.
That's what I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out. Was this after Don was in jail? Candace had gone on that fishing trip with Ernie. Oh man, that's so gross.
Bro, it was like, I'm done. Dude. I was,
A fishing trip.
and and I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, shit, I can't be going into that. I can't be going into that like that with you, man. I was like, damn, I don't even know if that's you or not.
It wasn't me, bro.
Dude, I would never do that.
The best for you, Ernie. I hope you come down to reality just like I hope I come to reality too.
I do. I mean, I do wish the best for you, Don, but and I ain't got nothing against your wife. I ain't got nothing against Candace at all. I don't have anything against Candace. A lot of people talks about when, she was on, I guess, some TV show or something. And
Yeah, it was Dr. Phil. Seriously, the craziest thing was him tossing those dildos in the yard and then pretending that he didn't. And he had a suitcase full of them at his friend's house with his mail in it. That's how they knew that it was his suitcase. He had a bunch of big old...
They try to follow her over when she walks off, saying something about she's being interrogated. I didn't say nothing about that. I said everybody in the world's seen that shit, but I didn't say nothing about it.
Let's just start a square one without the sideways. Let's start a square one without the sideways, all right?
Yeah.
Quit trying to be this Mr. I'm not gonna say. I'm not going. Sorry.
I'm not doing nothing to you, Don. I'm just saying, that's why people jump on her for. And
I'm not gonna say nothing evil.
I'm not gonna say nothing evil to you, man.
That's cool.
You know what? I'm not gonna say nothing evil either. Every people
people that has been evil to me, I love them just the same. We have to pray for everybody, bro.
You do? Now check this out, Don. Look, if I had an
What did she
extraction,
just say?
if I could get it,
Every people that has been evil to me,
Every people that's been evil to her.
I love them just the same. We have to pray for everybody, bro.
you do? Now check this out, Don. Look, if I had an extraction team, if I could get an extraction team anywhere in the United States right now, where would you? I mean, if you have any thought whatsoever,
If I could get an extraction team, the guy runs down the freeway and gets tased by the cops. If I could have an extraction team, I'm gonna bring in an extraction team for you. I'm running for governor of Kentucky.
where would be an attempt to try to rescue someone?
Why would you? Who are you extracting? There's nobody to extract. They don't know where Summer is. The only thing that needs to be extracted is probably one of your teeth.
I'll check out Don Wayne shirt. Have y'all checked it again?
I have. I mean, not really looked into him, and I've heard his name.
Donnie, if I could get you an extraction team anywhere in these contiguous United States of America, go Trump. Then where would you want that extraction team to be at? Because I could bring an extraction team anywhere here in these United States of America. We bleed red, white, and blue.
And stuff, but you know, where would he put it at? Where would he put it?
I'm not saying that he had anything to do with it because I don't know. The only thing I know is what he's been charged with recently.
What's that?
Donnie, here's what I'm going to do. The extraction team might be tied up for a little bit. The extraction team is actually going to be sent into my ass to retrieve my head. You understand?
That's all I know.
What's he been charged with?
Child pornography.
Oh, that's him?
Yes.
Oh my God. How far is he from you?
Shit.
Well, okay, like 300. Okay, like 500 feet from our house.
Wow, 500 feet.
We's going to need an extraction team.
And he's definitely been charged with that kind right there.
You know the big guy that comes down there on the protesters and would burn his mouth?
Yeah.
His son.
Really?
Look at Lightning Tiger.
Let me ask you a question. So if he got her and he's 500 feet, like your neighbor, then, right? Hold on a second. Hold on, man. Let me get a pen. Damn, it's cold as hell out here, bro. Shit.
He wants a pen.
Okay, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Donald Wayne Shirley Jr.
Okay.
4408.
4408 or 2408?
2408.
We got to get this thing big.
Okay.
Money Creek Road.
Blunt.
Tennessee.
Okay.
Money Creek Road.
I really don't. I don't have you live nowhere.
What are you talking about? I don't have you live nowhere. To pick up your herpes medicine.
Who is the detectives?
I can't tell you the names, but
Right.
detectives are good friends of ours.
Okay, that's good because I know a lot of detectives. Is it TBI detectives or is it county detectives?
Oh, I know them. They's the ones
Okay,
that tased
awesome.
me.
Yeah.
Them the ones that tased me. I
Yeah,
know
they are.
them.
They're very good people.
Shoot. I done been tased by them about 3-4 times. Shit ain't nothing.
Very, very good people.
They're very good people. They're very, with the way they take them prongs right out of you. You know, you get shot in the ass and you go, oh, Lightning Tiger.
But I don't have you live, Don. I mean, I just want to get a heart to heart with you to get to know who you are.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I appreciate it.
I have a heart to heart.
I really do.
I mean,
I know you
Lord, down by the river.
want to try to do good. You know what? That's awesome.
That's right, dude. They got them gentle tasers.
Mhm.
I hope you all the best. I really do.
Thank you.
I hope you all the best. I hope you all the best. Well, thank you, Don. Thank you very much. I thank you. I hope you all the best. Well, thank you, Don. I appreciate it. And you think that I could count on you for that vote for governor of Kentucky?
Thank you.
Probably make more fucking money than I do. I work 7 days a week.
You sound like Kevin Spacey in Midnight in the Garden of
Don, I'm actually looking for somebody right now, buddy, to help. I mean, I ain't gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm actually.
I've been looking for. You ever heard of a guy named Jimmy Hoffa. I've been on that case since came out the womb. He's out there somewhere. You got to look for the signs and the symbols. Jimmy Hoffa. I've been looking for him for years.
Who's a survivor or something shit like this, who can actually like give an insight.
Also, the Lindenberg baby or the Linden baby? What is it? What is that one? The Lindenberg's baby. Been looking for him.
On what's going on to people. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Then I got in a fight with a girl. She beat my ass. But that's okay. She was bigger than me. She had big old broad shoulders.
I run into a lot of shit. I mean, literally.
I'm gonna tell you something. Not even TBI can find somebody that can give that insight to fucking people who fucking take little children. Not even TBI can find that. So.
You know why? Because only 11% of all law enforcement is trained in human trafficking or awareness training.
Only 11%. That's it? Where'd you get that number from? I took a survey and I used my fingers. That's right. Governor of Kentucky. I'm going to be the governor of Kentucky. Ooh. Lightning Tiger. Rawr.
Find these people. They can't find these kids nowhere. Just like the little kid in Idaho, his name's Monkey. They can't find these kids. Not even TVI can do it. You have to beg God to be able to find them. And I've been begging God every day of my life.
I think he got shoved into a trailer by a girl. There's no doubt that Ernie Shell would lose in a fight to anybody, really. Anybody that is that bow-legged isn't going to be able to throw a proper punch. It's just not going to happen. You never see a bow-legged boxer or a bow-legged MMA guy, do you? No, of course not. So one time his friend Jimbo told me that he took him to like this tent dentist. Like it was like in some sort of like tent at the fairground to have a tooth pulled, and he was all like messed up on whatever they gave him, ketamine or something. He was like singing the whole way home.
It's easy to do, but it's calculated. Well, you know, you was talking about that kid in Idaho. What's his name? Monkey. Monkey. Well, he favored summer.
I don't know, some traveling dentist convention.
I know, right?
You know, what is it with the blonde hair, blue eyes, and light skinned kids?
What is it with the blonde hair, blue?
Right? I don't know, bro. Wish I knew. Only God knows this. That's what I'm saying. Only God knows this.
Yeah, it was like some sort of.
Not even the FBI can figure this out.
So have they ruled it foul play? Actually,
they don't know they don't know what to call it because they don't know.
Wow.
Let's be honest. I mean, they can't figure it out. You know, we got the top experts in our country looking into this, and they have no idea. Let's be realistic.
Yeah.
They have no idea.
Yeah. So, you know, hell, dude. I'm done with this shit, man. I'm telling you right now. I'm trying to settle down right now. I want to make a life for myself. I'm tired of traveling the world.
I'm trying to meet me a Mrs. Lightning Tiger. I'm tired of traveling the world and doing extractions and shit, you know. And what I want to do is I want to become a peach pie maker. I want to make Georgia peaches. I want to grow them in my backyard, and I want to toss my own dough. I can make all kinds of peaches. Peaches for me. Millions of peaches.
I've been doing this for like
peaches for free.
5 years, bro. And I'm just like, shit. I've seen shit that's like, good God. And
good God.
I was looking for some dating sites or something like that. I don't even.
Oh my God.
Know about no damn dating sites. What I should get on or what to trust or anything. I don't know if I want a country girl. Hell, they try to eat me.
No, I don't think they're the same guy. But I do think that they come from the same gene pool.
I can't do that.
Chicken Alfredo.
I thought about trying to get a damn city girl, but I can't understand them.
Yeah, I'm sure a city girl can understand you too. Hold on. That's actually funny. Let me play this really quick. Let's see. Listen to this.
Ladies
This is not Ernie Shell, by the way.
and gentlemen, if you like pizza, pasta, or chicken Alfredo, I can promise you, Zooters is the place you want to stop. It's right in front of the Greater Winterwood Exotic Animal Park. You don't have to enter the zoo to sit down and have some of the world's famous pizza, a cold beer, something else to drink.
A cow beer?
And sit down in an atmosphere next to tigers that you have never experienced anywhere in the world.
Dude, look at this thing. I don't know if I'll get copywritten for this or not, but I don't really care. Look at this thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you like pizza, pasta, or chicken Alfredo, I can promise you, Zooters is the place you want to stop.
Zooters.
It's right in front of the Greater Winterwood Exotic Animal Park. You don't have to enter the zoo to sit down and have some of the world's famous pizza, a cold beer, something else to drink, and sit down in an atmosphere next to tigers that you have never experienced anywhere in the world. Yep, you heard me right. You can sit down on the patio right next to...
Why would anybody want to sit on that patio next to a bunch of tigers while they take enormous shits while you're eating a pizza and having used a cold beer?
Real life tigers, and you can have some of the best homemade pizza that I make from scratch.
I mean, that pizza looks like shit. It looks actually disgusting. Yeah, it would smell like piss and shit, and it would just be... Why would anybody...
And that's a Joe Exotic promise.
That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. I wonder why that place went out of business.
If you like pizza, pasta, or chicken Alfredo...
Yeah, I'm going to go eat chicken Alfredo while I'm playing with... while the tigers are taking huge pisses and shiznits.
I can promise you, Zooters is the place you want to stop.
He makes pizza from scratch. Right.
It's right in front of the Greater Winterwood Exotic Animal Park. You don't have to enter...
I think tigers do spray. Yes, I believe they do. Pizza and chicken Alfredo.
...the zoo to sit down and have some of the world's famous pizza, a cold beer, something else to drink. And
my nephews know this guy. They up down the road from him. Well, he's in prison now.
sit down in an atmosphere next to tigers that you have never experienced anywhere in the world. Yep, you heard me right. You can sit down on the patio right next to real life tigers and you can have some of the best homemade pizza.
Have some pizza. Pizza. He tried to have that lady killed. That's Carol Baskin's lady, as he would refer to her, that bitch Carol Baskins.
Did I make from scratch? And that's a Joe Exotic promise.
And that's a Joe Exotic promise. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled Lightning Tiger.
Well, you don't want no dumps there. I just better pray about that, bro.
I have been, man. I have been. I hope they send me something, but they ain't.
That's a tough one because I'm winning. I'll eat you alive, bro.
Well, I'll tell you one thing I'm not doing no more. I'm not doing no damn Plenty of Fish no more.
Oh, my God. He was on Plenty of Fish.
You get on that shit. You know what that is, don't you? You get on that shit, you cannot. I mean, good God.
No, but if you can figure out what these kids are going through, you're doing better than the GDI and the FBI and ATF and all that could ever do.
I'm trying, man. I really am trying, you know. And
Didn't they find her husband? Like, isn't he alive somewhere? Didn't that come out? Pizza? Got some pizza? Meow. Pizza or chicken Alfredo.
I you know, that's why I said, I know you are, and I see that.
I don't know what happened.
But, you know, that's why I said, if you could think of any.
I don't know. I thought they did. Hold on. I thought he was found. I really did. It says missing husband was apparently found November 2001. Tiger King Carol Baskin told the host morning show her missing husband Don Lewis was actually found alive. Well, nobody believes her. So this is from the New York Post. Carol Baskin's dead husband. Hey, all you cool kittens. The Tiger King star declared missing husband has been found alive. It's just now going viral over a year later. During the resurfaced 2001 interview, that her ex was declared legally dead in 2002 after disappearing a few years before, was actually alive and well. However, not everyone's buying it. Yeah, so, I mean, one of the really exciting things is that they produced a letter from Homeland Security, and it says that special agent in charge with the FBI at Homeland Security reached out to the sheriff's detective, George Fernandez, which means this had to happen in 2002 because Homeland Security wasn't even around until 2002. Baskin told the outlet at the time. They said, my husband, Don Lewis, is alive and well in Costa Rica, she revealed. And yet all this drama has been made about me having something to do with his disappearance when Homeland Security has known where he is. Netflix showed a redacted document alleging that the Department of Homeland Security that supposedly proves Don Lewis is alive. Okay. Well, back to Chicken Alfredo.
Any word that we could have an extraction team right off the bat, where would you say?
I'm sure you. I don't shoot. That lady's weird too.
City, any state,
anybody that has tigers for pets are freaks.
Anywhere. Where would you say?
I wish I knew. I've been in all kinds of cities in the United States. I've been all over the country.
I doubt it.
I wish I knew. I've never.
Hi, Lulu.
You know as well as I do. It's easy to. So a lot of things are easy. This is the thing. Not even FBI understands. So how would I know?
Right.
You know? I was,
that's alleged.
It's crazy.
I know.
If someone's gonna abduct a child, okay, and I wouldn't know the first place to look, just like you would.
And, I have to go by about what my training says and everything, what I would do with training, where I would look at, you'd have to, 97% it happens at home. I mean, that's a fact. I mean, and then you have to go through there. But once you got through that, you'd have to start looking at the outer stuff. You have to put the outer pieces of the puzzle together.
All right. Well, I get that. I do get that because FBI tore our house apart.
By the way, Don did say that he has been to places. I can't remember exactly the quote, but something about children. I can't remember the exact quote. I don't want to speak out of turn.
I mean, they did look at us strongly.
I know that. And I was just wondering. I mean, hell, they was up there for how long, bro?
Well, they tore our house apart 7, 8, 9 times. We got tired of putting it back together.
Well, she's not just claiming that, but apparently that Netflix received a letter from Homeland Security claiming that he was alive and that they reached out to the investigating sheriff's department and claimed that, he is alive in Costa Rica. I don't know.
You just come in and just like, hey, we're taking over.
Yeah, they come in here, took over, turned everything upside down, dumped everything out of all my trucks. I got so tired of putting all my tools back in my truck. I was like, fuck, just leave it out. I'm done.
You have an actual lion?
Damn, bro. That would make me aggravated as hell. I couldn't stand it anyways. I cleaned my damn car out one time. I'm like, oh, the hell, man.
I got tired of putting it all back in the damn truck. Matter of fact, one of my trucks down here, one of the little junk trucks, I still haven't put all the crap back in it.
Mm-hmm.
I got tired of putting it back in there.
Right. I just wonder, man, I know a lot of people say that's, the timeline was made from that day. They talk about that, but, I didn't even look at the
Yeah,
timeline.
but-
I just hear bits and pieces like the knee brace thing was put on or something like that.
Well, they made us go. I had to rewrite this timeline. The TBI agent, I won't get his land, but
Right.
wanted me to write it and everything.
Right.
And my wife actually did some things because she was so tore up that she actually forgot some things, you know. And then when I sit down with her, I meet Mr. TBI agent, just sit down with your wife and rewrite the whole thing and go over it minute by minute.
Yeah, I
you
think
know,
it
and she was
does.
actually able to calm down some and remember some details that she couldn't remember at first, you know.
Right.
And
Because of
so,
shock. Because of shock.
was actually able to account for all of it finally after we calmed down. You know, we actually was able to sleep after about a week. You know, it was so. This is the most horrific thing, man.
It is. It is.
Okay,
And, you know,
pause it, guys, pause it.
now we sitting here talking.
Right.
This is what I wanted to do in the first place. Man. I didn't want to try to damn you or nothing like that. I never wanted to do that.
This is what I see. This is what the side stuff like that.
Right.
Exactly. Man, you want to be for real, or you want to be for real? That's a whole different. That's a whole different thing.
It is. It is. And I didn't know who these people. I didn't even know who these people were. And I was like, what the hell?
I didn't either at first.
And I still don't know who they are. They're just two people. They said nobody would, you know, nobody would help them and everything. They come to our team. And at that time, you know, the day that Summer, what day was it? June 15th, right? Is that the day she went missing? Okay. About that time, like 5 o'clock, we was busting our first. We had our first predator bust over here at Newport. Yeah, that was the exact same day. And you know, same day. And I was like, and I didn't even know anything about what even went on. So, you know, Katina was over saying that she had seen you the day before over here at the Red Lights. You heard that one?
Angie, I saw that. I saw that people
At the
go there.
fairgrounds?
No, that's all lies.
Have you heard that? Oh, have you heard of that?
I heard a bunch of stuff like that, but I can account for every minute where I was at that.
You was at work
Yep.
for like 30, but you came home or something like that. I don't know. I've heard so many stuff.
No, I even talk. You know, like I normally do. I always go talk to the boys, you know, that we work with all day long. One of my best friends, I talked to him all day that day. You know, we bullshit just like me and you are.
Right.
Bullshitted all that day. The day before, I fired. What the fuck's his name? Dudley. I fired Dudley the day before. That's why he was such. That's why I thought he had something to do with it, because that boy wasn't anything to get back at you.
Is that the Cam dude?
No, Dudley. I'll be honest. No, I fired Dudley the day before because.
Well, who the hell's Ronald? Who the hell's Ronald? I've heard Ronald. God dang it, man! Over here in Newport, say that
Dudley tried to shake me down for 500 for a interview with him.
People said they know me and all this kind of crazy stuff.
500.
Do you know a Ronald Frazier?
No.
Okay.
You know that's all crazy talk.
Okay. Do you know anybody in Newport?
Newport where?
Tennessee. Newport, Tennessee.
No.
Okay. I've heard like people. I don't know why they. I guess they just want to jump in just.
I don't think so.
And that's ridiculous.
Want to create drama.
That's what they do, and they did. But they actually filed. I heard they filed a report about you being over here with Summer the day before. I swear to you, bro, I won't lie to you about this.
No, I believe it. Yeah, I totally believe it. The thing of it is, TBI knows exactly where I was.
Mm-hmm.
They know everything, the whole 9 yards. You know, that's why I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about something.
I know that's the most important thing. You know, I asked you about Cheryl a while ago, and I didn't mean to bring it in, but you know, is that how you met Benny?
I only met Benny because I seen him on YouTube. You know, I went on with Cher and some other YouTubers because I just wanted to put someone's picture out there for
Right.
their life. That's the only reason. I've never been on YouTube or Facebook in my entire life.
Right.
And I wanted to try to save someone's life, but
So Cher introduced you to Benny then, pretty much.
I've seen Benny a few times. I was able to contact him, and he helped me out a lot with some bullshit that was being said. You know, unbelievable.
Yeah, I know.
I seen a video earlier about Jody Sue. She was crying and lying to her. She's saying she begged me some crazy crap. I don't even know Jody Sue.
Who is Jody Sue?
She was crying down here one day.
So this has to be before.
Let her use my Suburban.
This has to be before he went to jail, because that's when Earn Dog moved in for the whatever.
I was going to give her the keys to my
Yeah,
Suburban.
I'll
let
put
her
the
use
link
it,
here.
'cause I felt
Of
sorry
course.
for her. And now I see what she's really about. I would give her the time of day ever again.
Did she go against you?
Huh?
I ain't heard nothing. Is she against you or something?
Yeah, she's against you.
Yeah, she's talking all kind of crazy stuff. I don't get it.
The fuck?
I've done nothing but been a neighbor to her. I don't even know her because all I do is work all the time. My wife knows her, but you know, I tried to help her here and there. My wife was telling me about her and stuff like that.
So Donald.
She came to the Suburban because she was worried about her husband was going to take her car or everything else. So, man, just give her a Suburban, you know.
Right.
Don't let her drive my Suburban. And then she moved away from here and everything. Then she just like totally turned against us and saying all kind of crazy, whacked out stuff.
Now, was this before Summer went missing or after?
No, right after someone told this. So.
Oh, okay. So you still been she tried to help you. She's probably just trying to befriend you, bro.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of people just trying to befriend you, man.
Is it true? Is it true there were workers running cable in the house the day before Summer vanished, Josh? No, I don't think that that's true, but I don't know that for a fact, but I doubt anything had been done to the inside of that house.
Well,
There were tree trimmers, I believe, either that day or the day before or something like that. But they were all interviewed and questioned.
We come up there and help her do something one night. She was getting real close to me and stuff like that. And I was trying to help her do something. I can't remember what it was.
No.
I got scared. I come back home. I told my wife, she was trying to get really close to me for some reason. I was like, shit, I never went back up there.
You can't, I mean, the lightning tiger just cannot hold still. Do you hear him?
And her kids.
It's like, sit still, lightning tiger.
Next thing I know, she's
Well, we gonna have some chicken Alfredo.
100%.
Right, I understand.
All we actually know is Tucker drive.
You know, and that's sad. And I hated that, man. When they come up there.
Let's see. I've only heard negative things about Andy B from Jody Sue Brown. Came late to the saga, but seeing him online in the past year, Andy seems pretty amicable. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to say anything.
That bullshit, man, and they got you fired on that shit. Dude, I've heard that was like a couple of weeks ago, but it's actually today. What did they do? Just bounce it off and say, the hell with that. They ain't no proof on it. This man is innocent to proven guilty. And
I got fired from Horse because they're trying to check.
Yeah, there were tree workers. There were people. They were trimming by the power lines, but they were all interviewed.
Because they're builders or whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. I get it. They don't want to get pulled in all the drama and all that stuff. That's fine. Okay, I'm cool with that. And then today, I was fired from Tucker Home Builders, which is
Don one time told me that he could hear Andy beating the hell out of Jody Sue from the top of his hill. He's told me this. He said that he could hear him and her, and that he was beating the shit out of her.
He's just as big a builder as them guys.
So I got a problem with guys that no matter who the woman is, I got a major problem with guys that beat on women for obvious reasons.
Well, they have some big ass accounts, so
yeah, huge. You know,
now that's according to Don, and I don't, and was cool with it. Who, Don? Well, he didn't. I don't think he did anything to stop it.
It's huge.
Yeah,
and they just don't want all the drama. Like I said, they've been Facebooking my bosses.
But once again, I mean, I don't think Don would make that up. I don't think Don would make that up, but because there are police records and reports to confirm that that happened, but he admitted to a physical fight with her. Yeah.
Right. And tell her.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I gotta, look. Do I condemn the man for the rest of his life? Or, not necessarily, but I don't know. You would think that she would have a reason to be upset with him.
Been sending all kind of evil stuff to her, and she's been in tears. And they don't.
Well, Don would whoop on Candace too. That's a fact.
Deserve this. I mean, why are they doing this? They're doing everything they can to destroy me. And I ain't done nothing, man. I just love my daughter and work my ass off, right?
That's correct.
They don't deserve it either.
No, they don't. They don't deserve it at all, man. And brother, look, it's like this. It's like this, man. If you do, I've got a pass, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You got a pass. I've got a pass.
Oh, do tell.
I love to get into some crazy shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love women, dude. I've done some freaky ass shit, bro. We both have. You know damn right we both have.
Oh my God. Don, don't you remember that one night we all had that watermelon just passing it around?
Man, everybody loves women, but until you figure out what they're really about, then you're like, oh my gosh. Damn it, man.
I mean, I don't know if he was. It sounded like he was being at least. I don't know. It sounded like he was throwing stuff. But that's what she said. I mean, that was the police report that she wrote. But, they all lie about everything. So it's really hard to. But I mean, Don's also admitted that him and Candace have gotten into it. Don hates women because women hate Don.
A friend of mine told me, imagine the Marvins having 5 wives. I'm like, okay, I'm imagining this. And he says, and imagine them all having their own YouTube accounts. I'm like, he flipped me out. I'm like, oh my God.
All the shit's gonna be talking then. Oh my God, I can imagine that shit.
I mean, you're young, and you get older, and then you're like, we all go through it.
Dude, we've all had a recreational days too, man. I was like, what the hell, dude? I mean, straight out, man. I was kids, high school, college, I went a little bit of college and shit. We all have, bro.
Yeah.
There is no way that Ernie went to any kind of college unless it was clown college. I've been to high school, a little bit of college. I took trigonometry because I'm running for governor of Kentucky. Stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. And chicken Alfredo.
We're all young and dumb at one time, but then we grow up and we're like, oh my God.
Listen how he said high school. It's my favorite. I've never heard somebody say that.
We all go through it.
Dude, we've all had a recreational days too, man. I was like, what the hell, dude? I mean, straight out, man. I was kids, high school,
high school. High school.
I went a little bit of college and shit. We all have, bro.
Yeah. We're all young and dumb at one time, but then we grow up and we're like, oh my gosh.
I'm like, well, hell. So what's this deal with everybody getting together and going for her birthday or something? Like a retreat or something? What is that?
Yeah, they've all done that. I was like you. I've been working so much. I wore myself 20 hours. My kids started hurting. I couldn't make it. I don't know. I'm still trying to work on my house. And just so much stress. And I don't know. I didn't go.
What? Let me ask you a question. I know it's hard, but I mean, I don't even want to ask this shit, man. I mean, I'm trying to get the feel of you, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get you to. I ain't like I said. She said I wouldn't know no lies. I ain't know shit, bro. I just figured I was going to talk.
I think he stole a van or something like that. So I think that's what it is. If Dietz is still here, she probably knows. But that's what I believe. It's a lot to remember. But I know that Dietz went over his jail phone calls too, which was hilarious, by the way. Are those still up?
I was like, well, hell, dude.
Yeah, clown college.
So this guy's been through pure hell, man, and he really has. He's been through it like crazy. And
everybody in this world, and this is Satan's world. So there you go. He's trying to kill us all. So there you go.
Andrew Hills come up to me, that fucker, man. He's crazy as hell, anyways. And he told me, he said he met you all on last year, October 20th, in 2020.
And my wife said he talked to him. You know, she was in the vehicle and said hi to him through the window, and that was it. She don't even know it. I was in Utah.
You was in Utah, okay.
You was in Utah, baby. We love Utah. Shout out the Jazz. Shout out that salty lake.
Yeah, I was in Utah working up there. I had a good
Shout out Mormons.
job up there. I was trying to buy a house up there and all kinds of stuff like that, and then it just started going south. So I come back here and.
Well, let me ask you a question. You know, a lot of shit. They gave you a lot of shit over that damn barrel, and it's saying for sale and had summer out there and that. I was trying to message you on Facebook, trying to tell you. Have you ever heard about there's certain pedophilia codes and there's certain.
Have you ever heard of the signs and symbols? They're everywhere.
Child trafficking codes and stuff. Have you ever heard of that?
Never heard of it. Don't want to know about it.
But they are. There's a lot of codes and shit. They use color codes, you know, like with green, of course, money, you know, light blue. They use all kind of crazy shit.
Yeah. I have no idea. That barrel I bought from an old boy down the road, he had a bunch of barrels out there, you know. That was the last one.
I mean, I really don't think that the barrel had any. I do think that the reason it said for sale on the barrel is because whoever had the barrel was selling the barrel. I think that there's a perfectly logical explanation for that.
For sale on it because he sold all the other ones, so I took the last one that actually had the for sale thing on it. Whatever, you know.
Right.
That's all that was.
Well, somebody said that you painted it purple or something now or something like that.
Yeah, they painted it purple, but that's a international color for if you come on our property, we'll shoot your ass.
I was going to say that's a connection.
That's why we painted purple all the trees around our house.
You did not paint your trees purple, did you really?
Yes, I mean that's what they did. Women did that.
The women painted your house or your trees purple.
Everything around our property is painted purple, which is supposed to be an international sign if you cross the line, something like that. I don't know. I've never heard of it.
I'm gonna have to check that shit out, man. I've never heard of that, and I've heard a lot of codes and symbols and signs and shit, man. I've never heard of that shit.
I don't know. All I know is they went and painted everything purple, but I'm not involved in that. I'm not shooting nobody.
I mean, it was pretty bad. It's very sad.
You know, dude, brother. Look, I'm a maniac when it comes to weapons, bro. I'm a weapons. I would like to say I'm a weapons expert, man. I love having weapons. I love weapons around me. I'm one of those guys who just, I mean, you know, we're guys, dude. Hell, I would go to the range, man. And
you blow stuff up, hell yeah.
Well, I mean, you can disagree with me all you want, but I'm telling you that it's.
Yeah, exactly. I love to blow shit. You remember the potato gun?
I mean, look, I guess I could be wrong, and it's completely possible, but I really doubt it on this one.
Oh yeah,
I've had some wild experience. You remember the carbine?
I think he bought it as a burn barrel, and that's what people do when they sell them on the side of the road. They write for sale on them. I've seen barrels with the for sale sign. Or where it just says for sale. Not always spray painted, but I've seen them spray painted on before too. Typically in the valley, it's pretty common.
Yeah, you put the water, if it touches water.
But I'm not willing to argue it, and I'm not willing to debate it. You're allowed to think that. And
it blows up shit. Man, I'm talking about carbine. You don't talk about it. They rattle the damn windows.
I've recently learned how to make grenades.
You need to get off that damn internet.
Well, he just said that they ended up spray painting it purple.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but they're legal because they're black powder.
Oh, shit. That's pretty badass.
Sadie, how does one describe such a thing? Let's see. Dawn was caught many moons ago breaking into a woman's house. This is what the police report said. breaking into a woman's house, stealing her panties, using those panties for pleasure, and in a van that didn't belong to him, and that's where the cop found him, hiding in the back of the van, and he had cocaine on him.
Yeah, as long as they're black powder, they're legal.
It's awesome, man. That's awesome. But anyway, look, like I said, I'm not going to say shit. I didn't even want to get in this shit. We was dragged in this shit, man. You know, and I'm sitting there like, fuck.
I was watching your live today with some of the bounty hunters. I got pissed off. I don't know, man. I've been so fucked over my society all my life. I don't know, man. Tired of it.
Well, you know,
somebody killed my little girl.
Speaking of that damn internet, or not internet, but the freaking interview we was going to have, how the hell do you know Angie Stout?
I don't know who that is.
She says, well, I mean, she's like in love with you, dude. And she went to school with you. Then she said she was the one talking to you.
She went to
That's
school.
not, dude, Angie Stout is the one that was setting up the interview with us from you. And she was like, she's the one.
On property that this was gonna be her property. This was gonna be going to summer here. And my boys. Now she don't have the opportunity. She was supposed to go to school this year.
Right.
She would have been a sixth grader this year. She don't get that opportunity now. You know, it's sad. It's so sad.
Wow.
She was gonna be the queen of this hill.
Mm-hmm.
And she don't get that. Somebody stole that from her.
Well, she would have been, what grade would she be in?
She'd be in sixth grade this year.
Yeah.
No, like, not sixth grade, but
Sixth grade? What is he talking about?
kindergarten. I'm sorry.
I was trying to say, man, she'd be 6 years. She'd be 6 years.
She'd be 6 years old and starting kindergarten, not sixth grade. You fucking shithead.
She'd be 6. Yeah, man, I understand, dude.
She would have done kindergarten
He was at the beginning. He comes out of the gate hot.
this year, or first grade, whatever it is, you know. All that was stolen from her.
Do me a favor, Don.
Yes, sir.
I have connections all over across the country, bro.
Here we go. Oh, I love this.
If you come up with anything, man, like any word, like if you name a place, I could have an extraction team in a matter of seconds. Any word.
I wish I knew, but you know what?
A matter of seconds, he can have an extraction. Is that what he
didn't
said?
know.
Any word. Like if you name a place, I could have an extraction team in a matter of seconds.
Seconds? How about the North Pole? Does that count? Then
Any word.
I wish I knew, but you know what? I didn't know that there were so many damn, you know, if I was in this area, I had no idea. If I would have known, I would, you know, hindsight's always 20/20. It's too late now.
Well, look, every 30 to 40 seconds, a child goes missing.
Oh, right.
Sad. I know. Look, you wouldn't know.
I wish I did. It's like I said.
I don't really know. I don't know if I can. I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean by? I explain that he was down the hill from her house, and he had a bunch of dildos that he threw in her yard. And then when they talked about it, he talked to her on the phone. He was like, "Oh, I saw your house. Were those all your dildos in the yardo?" That's what he said. He called instead. He put an O on the end of. You would think that this is some big sort of term that he coined, but all he did was put an O at the end of yard. But if you just add that simple O, it changes the aspect of the entire sentence. Now, for example, if somebody were to say, "Were those your dildos in the yard?" That's a ridiculous thing to say to somebody. to ask somebody, right? Just plain and simple. It sounds weird. Were those your dildos in the yard? What Ernie did was when he added the O, he went Emeril Lagasse on it, and he turned it up another notch. And he said it in his Predator Hunter Nation voice. I remember hearing it very clearly. He said to her, "Were those your dildos in the yardo?" And now I have explained it for the 150th time in 4 years.
I'm being straight up with you. You know, I know where to find everything under the sun. You know,
he was the one that put him in the yardo, and then he decides to ask her if she was the one that put the dildos in the yardo.
I do have a criminal past. I know where to find whatever. But when it comes to little kids, this is
I promise you, I would not make that up. Not making this up.
Trudeau. Nobody knows. You don't know. FBI doesn't know. Nobody knows where to find little kids. This is a whole new ballgame, I guess. I'm supposing, because it's easy to sit.
And Ernie was the one accused of it, but and then he denied it. But later on, it was discovered that Ernie had a collection of these things because somebody that he was staying with, he hid a suitcase in a closet that he thought nobody would find, and why he would think that, I have no idea. But they found this out of place suitcase, and when they were like, "What was this?" They opened it. They found a bunch of, as somebody said, lawn ornaments. And then his mail was in there with a bunch of the Yardo dills.
On the internet, you know, acting like you're a 6-year-old kid or whatever, some little girl. That's the easy thing. Nobody knows where to even begin in this situation.
And then, anyway,
this is
everything that I just said is true. Every bit of it. I know that you're going to go, what the? I swear to God. I promise. It's all true. What I told you is a true statement. That whole thing is true.
Horrific.
Nobody collects them like that.
It is.
Yeah, his mail. Exactly. The suitcase had a bunch of them in there with his actual government mail.
Yes, I knew. If I knew I'd be there, I would already be there. I wouldn't even ask for your help. I'd already be there.
And I appreciate you believing me. Regardless of if you do, it's true. Everything that I said.
What do you mean? I would find some guys or whatever.
You can't find anybody besides Ernie that will dispute it. Those were his dildos in the yardo.
I would have already been there, done that. I would even, you, TBI, FBI, or nobody, I would have already been there, done that. There'd probably be dead people laying around. I wouldn't ask for your help.
I know.
I would have already been there, brother.
Well, sometimes you have to ask for help.
I'm already
Well, I would.
there.
I mean, I would if I knew.
Take a look around.
Look, right now, I'm sitting here, and I'm like, bro, we're talking, we're having heart to heart, and I want to continue this, man. I want to talk to you, and I want to show you that I ain't like what people say I am, man. You won't see this nowhere out of.
Damn it, bro. That's for damn sure.
Was what his real name? What is this?
I don't know.
No, I don't want to do that. 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 No
Exactly.
I think he did, but I'm not sure, to be honest.
I'll pray for you right now.
I appreciate that.
Help you overcome these demons, Lord. We thank you, God, for everything.
Amen.
As you are God and our Lord and our Savior, please help Ernie Shell overcome these demons. Thank you, God.
Probably not.
In the name of Jesus Christ, and also.
I don't think he was invited the first time, to be honest. But I can't confirm that.
Lord, and all our prayers and our healings. And please help us become children of God.
No, he wasn't the salesman. He was the consumer in more than one way.
Jesus Christ, we pray, amen.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know,
It ain't right. We all got
it is. I wouldn't think. You know, I've never really, to be honest with you, I've never. I mean, I bullshitted around with tactics and shit, and
What do you mean? I ruined it for you?
But I've never once thought you done it. I never once thought you done it.
No.
And I'll be honest with you, I never, because I said this guy's a good old country boy, man. But they strew shit everywhere, man. They think everything is bullshit. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, just straight up.
Yeah, his name is Ernest Max Shell. Somebody's gonna say that I doxed him, but he's on record.
I would think Candace was more involved than you would be. Honestly, I'm just being straight up with you. If anything, you know, I would say
if somebody was to say that about my wife and she didn't do anything, I said, "Listen here, you mother effer."
You know, and I just said I would think that before I would think you. I didn't say she did. I didn't say that. I said before I would think you did anything.
Remember what I told you?
Mm-hmm.
You know, remember what I told you?
I remember everything you told me, bro. But look,
You remember that. Okay, you need to remember this right here, Ernie. If you really want to help, remember this. Me and Candace have told 100% truth. So if you want to help, you have to go by that.
I will. But I was just saying, I didn't say it to where I said that she did anything. I said before I would believe you did anything.
What he just did here is something that's called probing. He kind of pokes a little, and then to see what kind of reaction he gets. Boop. And now he's retracting his probe.
With it, I would think her. That's just me.
All them people want to go back to this. She's told 100% truth.
I know she has, but I'm saying before.
When you see a woman cry for 8 months straight, and that.
Exactly. Don, I can imagine how much sleep you all have lost. You all lost tons of sleep over this shit, and I understand that. It's hard. I understand that, but I don't know exactly what you're going through. I've never lost a child, bro. I couldn't imagine ever the pain that you all are suffering.
I believe he has admitted that he has it, but
yeah, I hear you, man. That's horrific. She was my angel. I mean, I'm not just trying to be a smart ass.
I don't want to be a smart ass to you either, Don. Dude, we've had our fucking argues.
Look, I'm just trying to explain like this. I've never lost something so great in my entire life. The love that we had for each other. She loved me. I've never in my life had someone love me.
One time when I was talking to Don, and I think he was a little drunk, but he started crying. And I said, "Why don't you tell the truth?" And then he said, I really want to." And then that was it. He could have just been drunk, but.
Like my daughter loved me, ever. I loved her with all my heart. I told her constantly how much I love her. I always told her something, I love you with all my heart. And I don't understand why this is happening. I don't.
Let me ask you a question, Don.
I was talking to Don one time, and he was asking me why I was so critical of him, why I am so critical of him and Candace. And so he had called me on the phone, and I told him, and I always told Don, like whenever he called me, I said, I record all these calls. And there were a couple times where he asked me not to, and I did not. Well, he didn't tell me anything earth shattering, but I said, you know, if because he kept saying like he felt like he had the weight of the world on him, and I said, well, you know, why don't you just tell the truth? And he said, as he was crying, he said, I can't believe he said, I wish that I could, or I really want to, something like that. I can't remember, but we will absolutely. So I don't know.
You
That was one of the last conversations I ever had with him.
Your daughter's still alive?
I don't know. I wish, but the thing, you know, if there was some, you know, there's got to be a predator. Only a predator would come up here and take our daughter. They're predators. So it's just not good. Somebody is probably sexually, maybe beat the fuck out of her, probably killed her. If there was some, you know, there's got to be a predator. Only a predator would come up here and take our daughter. This is not going to be somebody like, oh, I love you so much, and I just want to save you from a bad situation. 90% of the time, when someone takes a little girl or whatever, or boy even, 90% of the time it's because they're predators. So it's just not good. Somebody has hurt her, probably sexually, maybe beat the fuck out of her, probably killed her. Let's be real.
I mean, it's just, I don't even want to hear that shit, dude. There's another huge issue that I have with him. Who says beat the fuck out of her? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Stupid.
Well,
you know, all this started when my daughter came up missing. They took up some money to send me, and then my stepsister started all this crap. Everything's still going on, you know, those stuff.
Well, you know, dude, I'm telling you, man, everybody's got, dude, you know, here's the way I believe. There's two sides of there's two sides of the story, and then there's the truth, bro.
Oh, what fortune cookie did you read that in, Ernie? Oh, man, I've never heard such wise words from a tiger before. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I had a blast. If you made it through the intermission and back, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I'll catch you guys tomorrow on the lab. Yeah, I don't like him either. And I believe followed by a lab after dark as well.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you guys have a great night.
Lab After Dark is starting shortly.
I mean, if I could find it.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
What's the point in causing the ruckus?
Right after dark starts now.